Okay, hello everybody. Sorry for the... I need to... I thought I had everything figured out, but I'm doing a new kind of setup in the at the moment, so everything still is a bit of a work in progress. I also got a new cam, but currently I can't use it because the cable is too short, so I have to wait. Let's see. Okay. Finally, I hope everything runs okay. For this stream I also want some background music, so I hope this will work as well. If it's too loud or not loud enough, please drop me a short message and I will try to correct that. So let's get started. For this one I actually haven't planned anything, so we'll see how this will turn out. Not really sure what I'm doing here at the moment, just laying down some color to get a bit confident. After that we can worry about what this will actually gonna be. Hello Andy Hart, welcome. Nice that you joined my stream. That's really cool. As I said in the beginning, currently things are a bit work in progress here. I just got a new cam and redid all the setup stuff, so I'm not sure if everything will work out the way I intended, but I'll try. So yeah, I'm fine. I was kind of a little bit sick today, but it got a bit better and now I feel okay. How are you? Back to painting, that's always good. Actually, I wasn't doing too much painting recently because I kinda configured everything for composing, so this will probably be the next stream, but we'll see about that. So what have you been painting? Still on that assignment? Yeah, okay. And have you made any progress? 8 A2 pages, wow, that's large. Also, seems like a lot of work. Okay, that's a lot of work. Are there any of the assignments you like to do and some of which you don't like? I think you already mentioned that you don't really like the artist studies or had some problems with them. Like your teacher was choosing some of the subjects for you. Leaving you alone. Okay, that's cool. So everything turned out okay in the end. I'm not really sure what I'm going here for. Oh, you don't have a printer. Okay. Yeah, I also have just one printer for black and white stuff, not a color one. If I have to print something, I usually use like a web service and get a print delivered at home. But was also ages ago since I used it last time, so let's see. Okay, are you good at math? What kind of math? Like university grade stuff, like discrete analytics, discrete mathematics, or... Just drop the grid real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should push that a little bit in the background. Okay, so it's university grade. Yeah, that can be quite difficult. I knew a lot of people who struggle with university grade mathematics. But I think it's pretty important. I mean, especially if you're going the psychology route, you really need statistics, and it's important to be able to handle that stuff. Okay, that's strange. Maybe there were purely administrative reasons for that? But I don't know, sometimes that can happen. Oh, so high stakes at the test, so I really hope you can help your friend. But then again, I think if you really are set on getting through a certain exam, you will pass that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're not letting that happen. I'm sure. Your friend just has to study hard, and after that, I'm very confident everything will work out just fine. Don't know if I should introduce greenish colors yet. I don't know. €6 per hour. Oh man, that's like really cheap. I mean, I know the prices are different in Romania, right? But still, that's basically for a friend, right? I am, yeah, normal amount there. Okay, also no money at all. Yeah, that seems about right. Especially if she's a good friend. So, are you confident in your skills with helping her? Or do you think the exam she is taking will be really challenging? Yeah, that's definitely right. Holds true for everything. If you are prepared, you can't be surprised. But especially when preparing for tests, you shouldn't wait until the last day. It's basically, if you do that, it's recipe for disaster. Yeah, that's very kind of you. But to be honest, I would do the same thing for a friend. I actually have to prepare for some tests this year also, because I still have to get some exams before doing my PhD. I mean, basically I did everything except collecting data, so I have about 250 pages worth of content, but I'm still lacking some exams necessary. So this will be something I have to train for. At the moment I'm a bit struggling to get this working. I'm pretty sure I have to darken this part quite a bit. Something like that. So there should be like a gradient to the foreground. It's already pretty dark. Currently I'm struggling a bit to get this to work, but we'll see. Usually time is the clue here. just time. I'm actually not too happy with the colors in here. I think the midground has a lot of tonal variance, and I don't particularly like that. Also this area feels pretty empty. So I have to add some kind of interest here. Let this for a moment. Not really sure if I should send that a bit more on the background, but let's see. I think yes. Okay, actually that wasn't the best call here with this guy. Oh, it doesn't matter. I repaint it later. I bought new lights for the stream, so now I have these nice LED lights. They're cool and everything, and LEDs aren't too hot, but still I'm really sweating. I think that might be because of the additional lights. Something I have to get used to. Maybe I'll turn the AC on later. Let's see. Not sure. Maybe I should put that a bit in the background even more. Also not sure about that. You know this phase where I try to lay down the foundation? It's always a bit stressful for me. Because I want to do something cool, but sometimes it's harder as other times. Way too bright. I think also that's too dark. Let's correct that a bit. Still unsure about a lot of things here. I feel like some of those colors here are a bit too bright, so I need to tone that down a bit. Yeah, actually, yeah. Still haven't figured out a lot of things here. Still a lot of work needs to be done. Those rocks are kind of nice. Switch that off for a moment. I don't like that this mountain looks so kind of generic. Should I do something like that? Still not sure. I don't think that improves anything. But then again, something must be done about this. Not sure yet what that is. for a moment. Once I think I should desaturate this a bit. It's not something I usually do, but I think some of the colors here are a bit too strong. Maybe that was all it took. Let's first check the values, and they're kind of off here. Like this should be really darker. Canvas real quick, and still I'm totally lost. I feel like those highlights should be more pronounced. It doesn't fully work yet with this kind of Asian looking gigantic structure, because I feel like the scale isn't particularly well thought out. I have to add some more elements. Oh. Okay, some bots spamming the chat there. Okay. So no, I don't particularly want to become famous. I just want to have a little bit of fun here, drawing a bit, and if someone enjoys it, that's cool. But I'm not hell-bent on followers. If you like it, you can join me on my artistic quest, and if you don't, that's fine too. I don't really mind. Still, even with this thing kinda rough, I still think it improves the picture a lot. Okay, let's check it. Yeah, still some things are off. It's not perfect by any means, but I kind of have to save. Okay, let's continue. Oh, damn it. Didn't realize that I didn't draw a line here. I basically have to redo this again. It doesn't matter if it's not that exact. I mean, I can put this here, it's okay. Now I think I should darken that a bit, maybe even use a tool, which I usually don't. Yeah, I think that improves it at least. Is a little bit too much here. But here it works fine, I think. Okay. I really like the greenish tint of this mount. I think it works pretty well. I really just like the composition of this mountain here. I mean, I like the colors, okay, but I feel like it should be twisted in some form. It's a bit better, but it's still not great. This intersects too much with this area. Compositionally, not a good idea. gonna lie, I'm still struggling a bit. I feel like part of the... Oh! Hi back, Andy Hart. What is that, an octopus? I can't quite make it out on the small screen of the mobile phone. I still have quite a lot of trouble with this painting. Doesn't fully work yet. Oh, I like that gray. That's kinda cool. Yeah, sometimes you have to. Actually, I myself feel like taking a shower now. So basically, this painting evolved into like a Chinese mountain and forest kind of thing. Which, not gonna lie, is a nice subject to study. But some things still don't come together. Oh, cool. And I bet he was really happy about that. Or haven't you given it to him yet? entire region here should be a bit darker. Maybe not as dark. Something like that. Okay, but I bet he will be very happy. That's such a cool idea to give gifts that are a bit more on the creative side. Usually people highly appreciate that. Way too bright. Not sure. I feel like this one here doesn't really translate all that well into perspective. Also still I feel like I really overdid it with the saturation. I already mentioned it a couple of times. Music is too loud? Okay. Then I will turn it down a bit. Is it better now? Okay, next track is a really loud track, so I hope it still is okay, volume wise. Otherwise, please drop me a short message and I will adjust it. Let's check. Okay. Glimmerlicht, are you still in here? If so, is the music okay now? I feel like I overdid the highlights here a bit. Shouldn't be that bright. It's okay, that's cool. I feel like I need to emphasize this one perspective line a bit more. Then again, everything is kind of subtle. Oh, look. Okay. It's actually the most mysterious song on the internet. And my plugin isn't working. Is it working now? Yeah. I don't know why that is. And we're still looking for the real band of this track. No one has an idea. Really mysterious. Guess I should push that bit back. No. Oh. What happened there? Okay, interesting. That isn't the normal version, it's some kind of unfinished version. Okay, I have to check my tracks there. But then again, I'm streaming for a time, so maybe my media player is focusing on older tracks. I'm not sure. Thank you, old Winterkin. Get many comms. I guess I'm too new on Twitch. I don't know what comms are. You mean views? Not that much. I just started streaming, so. Oh, comments. Comments. Okay, sorry. I just have to draw, translate to German and back to English at the same time, so that's not always easy. So no, not that much comments. Now I'm feeling a bit more confident. When I started this drawing, I wasn't quite sure how it would turn out, and now I got like the basic thing solved. If you want something, I can draw it. It's absolutely no problem. Just drop me a line and say which kind of picture you want me to paint, and I will do that. Also free. No problem. I do that just as a hobby, so if someone enjoys it, that's really cool. I think a lot of people here on Twitch, they do this art request stuff. I think I can't remember a single person who asks me for like art. Yeah, I do. So what you hear in the background, that's basically me. I usually do like orchestral stuff. Last day I got a lot into Chinese music, like classical Chinese orchestra and stuff. But I also do like synthwavy and 8-bit stuff. Oh, D&D. I love D&D. Actually, I have kind of online role-playing thing, pen and paper, going on tomorrow. So yeah, role-playing is so cool. Oh, that's so nice. I would highly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, if you want some kind of D&D themed landscape, I can try to do that. I actually did some yeah, how do I put it, some fantasy artwork-ish stuff in the last stream, but I didn't think it turned out that well. If you like, I can just show it for a short moment. I don't know what the right one is. I think this one here. Yeah, that was the last one. Obviously, I didn't finish it. Parts of it I kind of liked, like this part here. But then again, the whole proportions didn't quite work for me. I liked the sketch that I did a lot more. It was a little bit more dynamic. So I don't know, maybe I come back to it. Maybe I even go and redo this all in a black and white, like 80s D&D stuff style. Sorry. Yeah, not too sure. But now let's go back to this. Everything's so Chinese inspired lately. But it's such an interesting culture. Also the language, I try to get a little bit into the language, and I know some kind of words here and there, but still it's very hard, especially if you don't practice on a regular basis. And since I'm a full-time scientist, I don't have that much time. But I still have time to stream, then I know. Let's hide the grid again. As you can see, I'm using some kind of perspective grid a lot of the time. This helps me to basically emphasize the epic scale of this thing a bit more by using 3-point perspective, and also making sure that everything stays in perspective. I like this shadow color, it works. Also by following the perspective grid, I'm emphasizing a bit of the perspective. So okay, let's read. Okay, I have to reread that again after the stream. I just copy it to I don't know, editor or something. Basically, I kind of haven't really seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I think I'm the last person on earth who, I mean, I think I watched it like half asleep on the TV like ages ago, but I'm not that much into it. But doesn't matter, it had a lot of cool visuals, so I could definitely try to work out something like that. Storm clouds over tornado, I mean like you described it, it seems like a very cool scene. Have to get some reference for that, obviously. Sounds interesting. Also a tarot-inspired game. Tarot card-inspired game. So, is that for your role-playing endeavors, or is that like you're creating some kind of magic game, or I don't know, some kind of trading card game? Just making sure that I understand that right. Yeah, I will like this. I have to make a bit sure that I don't overdo it on the shadows. It's already getting pretty dark. Maybe even too dark. I'm not sure I like this thing entirely. Yeah, it's very dark. Ah, bummer. So let's redo that a bit and push it a bit in the background. Did that improve it? I don't know. Okay, let's just watch the link real quick on my other monitor. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, I could try something like that. Obviously, like getting to that level of detail, I'm not really sure about that because that takes like ages. But basically recreating this in a little bit of my style, well, why not? I definitely bookmarked this, so you can check out my... Oh, didn't that work? Yeah, no. You can check out my schedule. I hope I can stick with it since I'm really new to this whole Twitch game. I'm not really sure that this will be the end all of my timetables, but at the moment I plan to stream on Friday, like now, from 6 to 8 p.m. and Sunday from like also 6 to 8. It kind of depends. Somewhere in the evening region. So I would be happy to see you there again. I'm not quitting the stream, just saying. And then maybe I will work on this Pirates of the Caribbean themed picture. Why not? Definitely seems interesting. let's switch the canvas. And it worked, to my surprise. It doesn't look too bad. Ocean to be clouds, okay. Whirlpool tornado. Yeah, sure. Email me. I think you already found my... Yeah, I linked that on Twitch, yeah, so... I think it's mail@sebastianbreitenbach.de. You can mail me there, and I will have a reference painting. That's cool. Does that work? Kinda. It works, kinda. Let's see. First of all, let me merge all that stuff down. As you can see, I'm not really using any layers. Is that improving it? I don't know. But let's stick with it. I need to emphasize the broadband perspective a bit more. Basically, as you can see, my style is a bit more loose. I'm really not a fan of like over rendering everything. I'd rather have some things like indicated. Not everybody likes that, but I certainly do. Not too sure. Yeah, I like to emphasize that edge over there. Yeah, that would be great. I think actually if you want to, somebody else wants to commission some kind of music, the same thing stands. Like just drop me a line and maybe I do something like that. With music I have like, I'd say a little bit more of a unique style of what I do and what I kind of really don't like. So you can already hear the music playing in the background, so that's basically me. I like doing... I'd say a bit more experimental and 80s oriented Goldsmith, John Williams orchestra stuff. What I really don't like, and I'm certainly not gonna do that, is like over the top Hans Zimmer epic stuff. It's just not my style. I did that also with music. I did stuff on commissions, and that was one of the things I really didn't like that much about commissions, that I have to cater a specific style which I myself personally don't really enjoy. So yeah, not gonna do Hans Zimmer, but everything else, like for example, even if we're talking about epic music, I don't know if I'm a child of the 80s, so for example in Conan, Basil Poledouris, the composer, he creates this massive landscape with very musical landscape with I don't know how to translate it, but he doesn't use like this overly epic orchestration like 12 French horns and a lot of brass like Hans Zimmer does. It's another style, and I like that style quite a bit more. So yeah, now I talked a lot about composing and stuff, but yeah. Let's see, I think I need to push that a bit back. For now it looks too much in front. I'm using this soft round brush. And push that a bit back. I still have to make some compositional changes. Usually at this stage I don't do that as much, but here I feel like that already improved a lot of things. Okay, sometimes it's only minor stuff you have to adjust. Sometimes you can't figure that right at all. Electro swing, oh yeah, that's a nice challenge. I could certainly try to do that. I could certainly try something like that. I think with electro swing, oftentimes a lot of people rely on like real sample usage, and they need it because in electro swing, I think, there's a certain emphasis on saxophones and brass kind of things, and this is kind of, I'm not a sax player nor am I a brass player. So this is really hard to emulate with virtual instruments. So this will be a challenge, but maybe I can get something to work. I don't know. just a disclaimer. think I need to emphasize this a bit more. I can't be messaged privately on Twitter. Okay, I will check that. I will check that. Basically, I mean, I linked my Twitter account, but I kind of don't use social media like at all. First because I don't really have the time, but also I don't know, I'm more an old school kind of guy, and Twitter sometimes gives me just nightmares, so but I still check that. Okay, let's see. Might be a bit too bright. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm glad you found your way back to the stream. So that's really nice. Okay, let's see. I don't like these rounded edges here. I think it's a bit too much contrast. It's a bit too much. Does that work better? I think now it's too less. Not enough. Is that better? I think so. Also, I want some more atmospheric perspective going on. I think that's okay. I have to fix the other mountain though. Sometimes I do that on Affinity. Okay. Really like the software, especially since it's an alternative to Photoshop. But some things are kind of weird here, not gonna lie. Yeah, actually hits the perspective quite well there. Okay. Oh no, there shouldn't be highlights there. since I flipped the image so much, sometimes it's basically a running joke on the stream. But I flip the image and miss where the light is going. Yeah, actually, if you are using the music purely for a private project, that's totally fine. You can use it, you can copy it, no problem at all. Like, I mean, open source software or something like that. You can also use the music commercially. That's fine too, as long as you don't like sell the individual tracks, and as long as you don't make like a ton of money. Basically, if you surf to my homepage, I made some kind of legal statement there, and basically that's just a more legally binding retelling of what I just said. So basically, if you are not malicious, you can use the music. And actually there are about 350 tracks on the homepage, so quite a lot. Not everything is great, not gonna lie, but a lot of stuff is still pretty cool, I think. Something like that. Actually, it feels quite nice to be painting again. I kind of stopped for about, let me see, like 10 to 15 years. I didn't paint at all. I just focused on other stuff, and at one time in my youth I wanted to get in the art industry, like studying art and stuff, but they didn't want me. That's actually fine. I'm really not mad. That's okay. But then art kind of faded and music stayed. And I just recently came back and bought this tablet, and I started streaming again. I mean, streaming for the first time. So that's basically just the story. I got into art again. Yeah, that's cool. I actually don't worry that much about money. I mean, we can see that. Also because I really can't promise you to be like quick with those kind of things. I mean, I will try to get something to work, and I can stream and everything. But usually I don't want to have people think I have like 24 hours to do art commissions, which clearly isn't the case. So if you're okay with that, that would be cool. Yeah, mine too. I really like my job, and this is just a nice hobby. What are you doing, if I might ask? I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's totally fine too. No problem at all. Just asking out of curiosity. Like I said, I'm basically a scientist. I work in educational psychology at university. So that's what I do for a living. Oh, that would be really, really cool. That's really nice of you. I'm still new to this whole stream thing, so I'm still trying to get traction a bit. So every step like this helps. But then again, I'm also fine with just painting on my own and have some random person come in here. That's cool too. But I think if other people want to hang out with me, that's fine too. So I just want to say, either way, for me it's a win-win. Let's flip the canvas once again. Look what we have here. Also, I'm not really sure about that, but I think the next stream I will perhaps try to do something musically, so not like the like the social network, but like I'm running Cubase and composing a bit of stuff. I already set up OBS to do all this. I still need some need to make some preparations. Also a bit of anxiety, because with painting I can default to this epic landscape stuff, and I mean I have to concentrate at first, but then it's really a bit, I'm running on autopilot here, so I can talk as well as paint. At least if I got through the first stage. And with music, my workflow is a bit different usually. It usually involves me composing something on the piano, orchestrating, going back a bit, let days pass, and also then I think, oh, I did this and this wrong, and I correct that, and have another pass of the whole thing, and it's a very different approach than streaming and doing everything like in one take, or yeah, I don't know. Maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. I have to see. Okay. This is stupid. Okay, whatever. Actually did that one on a commission. I want to emphasize that. let's just save the file. I already had instances where I was like painting for an hour or something like that, and then Affinity decided to crash on me. So that wasn't really fun. Yeah, it works. Actually, I think I would have to work on the clouds quite a bit. I don't really feel like it. Bit darker. It's not think too much, but maybe. I'm contemplating this. I still think it's too bright, but let's just throw some colors in for the heck of it. Why not? You digitally can't really lose. I mean, I just recently saved, so if I ruin it, I can always go back. Yeah, not sure about those. need this one brush for this. I think this. Really old music stuff. I think the media player basically circled through everything, and now he's at the weird ones. Not at all. Okay, tell you what. I think clouds are nice and everything, but they are way too intrusive to the color values. So let's save that under another file. And load the first one. And then just repaint the sky, basically. Something like that. Copy that. And now reintroduce everything. Yeah. Actually, what I could try is like erasing out some of this. Not sure if that will work. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. So thank you so much for your email. We'll read it later and then we can see where we go from there. Okay. I kind of, my brain thinks in reverse on the sky thing. I mean, it's okay, but I want to introduce some highlights maybe in the top, and it works just the opposite way around. Never mind, can maybe try to introduce something like that. And then erase out. I don't particularly like it. But I kinda didn't mind some higher values in here. No, they're too strong. Okay, light should be coming from here. That sounds so stupid. Alice Cooper is pretty cool, but Animal Crossing. Oh, now come the metal parts. Actually not a bad riff at all. Hey there, it's Cyber. Thank you, thanks a lot. I'm about to wrap this up. I mean, I try to improve the clouds a little bit. They're still a bit wonky, but for the most part, it looks okay. I basically started this with a blank canvas, and at first I wasn't sure if anything was working at all, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely happy with some of the things still. I think basically like this area here, it still doesn't really work on a compositional level, but yeah, whatever, man. Basically every drawing I do is just another chance to learn something, and even if you're not that happy with the thing you've done, it's always a learning opportunity, and I appreciate that. It's too loud. Okay, thank you. Is it better now? Sorry, still trying to figure this whole OBS thing and music stuff out. I'm basically new to Twitch, new to streaming. I think I've set up everything okay-ish, but still some issues. Especially with this metal stuff, I think that's a little bit louder than the other more classical stuff I had playing a while ago. Actually, that's me. On this channel, I'm not only drawing, but I also want to compose music. So also to avoid like right infringement stuff. Everything is done by me. I mean, at some point I will introduce other composers and other stuff as well, where I can get the rights, if only to provide me a bit of something else besides basically listening to myself the whole time. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed. I mean, if you like, I stream usually on Fridays from 6 to 8. Like now, I'm a bit over time, but that's no problem. I have a little bit of fun now, so that's cool. And on Sundays, also from like 6 to 8 or something. Oh, I think I heard the follow. Yeah, okay. So very, very cool. Thank you, Itzawa, for the follow. That's really cool. Let's improve those clouds a bit. Yeah, I have a quite thick accent, so sorry about that. Also, I think if I draw, I have to translate and think about what I want to say and draw at the same time. So I think my accent comes out even heavier then. So yeah, I'm German, so sometimes I also talk German. Yeah, German. But usually the streams are in English because I want to include as much people as possible. Wir können natürlich auch Deutsch sprechen, ja. Aber wir haben ja, glaube ich, auch noch ein paar andere Zuschauer. Wir haben noch einen anderen Zuschauer. Deswegen sollte ich vielleicht nicht direkt jetzt komplett Deutsch sprechen. Aber du kannst gern Deutsch schreiben, ich kann dich verstehen. Okay, so that was basically a short German excursus here. Oh, okay. Let's see. I have a bit of trouble with the light from this cloud. It doesn't work that well. Zoom in, yeah, usually at some point I will zoom in a bit, but now now this works okay-ish, and usually I'm not a person who goes into like ultra detailing stuff. I like this loose speed painting-ish style quite a bit more, so I don't zoom in a lot. Usually during my streams, I think I always have this set to like 45%, and this works okay. But also gives me like if I want to post it on social media or anything. I mean, I don't use that, but if I would want to, I could zoom in and basically have some detail here, and I could start to improve, but usually I don't do that. So now I have to switch that back. It has to be in this odd number, otherwise I don't get the navigator window here. Oh, there's my camera in there. Okay, but basically there's a small navigator window where you can see the composition of the whole image, and for me that's very important because I check if the composition is working or isn't working, and if I set it to another value, there is a gray box before that. It's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, thanks so much. I'm a huge fan of those hard edge style. It's just something I really enjoy. I think you can clearly see the inspirations from guys like Feng Zhu, even I don't claim to be anywhere near his proficiency, but I quite like that style. I also like this a bit, how do you put it, like oil painter-ishy look. I also like to paint with oils. Maybe someday in the future I will do an acrylic or oil paint stream. Let's see. Still not really sure about that one, but maybe. Usually I don't do a lot of analog media nowadays because it's such a hassle for me. Also, I'm not that good, I'd say. I think digital is more my strong style. Also, analog media has no going back. But then again, if you look on how I basically use the canvas here, at least I say to myself it's a quite painterly interpretation, like I don't use layers at all. I mean, I currently painted on one, but that was basically just another layer which I just merged. I don't use layer that much. Yeah, oil painting requires a bit of preparation, I think. You really need some color foundation. If you just paint with without I have no idea what's that in English. You need some kind of Grundierung with white or something to have a wet on wet canvas, and then it's really fun to paint. If you don't do that, you're gonna have a bad time. At least in my experience, some people can get that to work. But then again, I was always more of a oil and acrylic type of guy than, say, a watercolor. Can't paint on watercolor for my life because my brain really thinks like light on dark. That's the usual mode, I think. And if I'm forced to do dark on light, it all falls apart very quickly. Let's switch the canvas real quick. Also something I like about working in digital, being able to flip the canvas to check if everything is still working. And also having a nice grid is cool. Yeah, you gotta take advantages where you can get them. Yeah, exactly why you do it so much. You have to check, and basically when something clearly doesn't work, you have to rework it until it does. Otherwise, your painting just won't look as good as it could be. push back this cloud a bit. And especially with figures, that's even more apparent, because you really have to nail the proportions like so much. I'm not very good at figure drawing. I mean, I can do some things, but they are subpar. And basically, like most people here on Twitch are doing figure related stuff, and I think there's no need for another subpar channel, so I rather stick to my kind of epic-y, landscapey stuff. So that's what I like to do more. Okay, the other way around. I think for backgrounds or environments, usually it comes down to a few principles, and if you can manage to pull them off, you can basically like I did here. I start with a blank canvas and get anything put on the canvas, and you can do a landscape from that. The principles you have to do, I can explain them quick. Just wait a moment. Okay, if you see here, I have this color adjustment, which basically translates the color image to black and white. And as you can hopefully, I mean, now it's a bit wonky, but still, let me get another layer. You can still see this one here, like 1, this is the foreground, 2, this is the midground, with also this, maybe this is the 2.5. Yeah, half, okay. And then you have like the sky. So, and these are all different colors. This here is really dark. This here is kind of a mid-tonish gray. This is a bit of a lighter gray, and this is the lightest gray. So, and if you do that, I mean, if you respect that while working in color, then usually your landscape will look quite okay. Yeah, basically like every landscape painting has to have some kind of separation like that. I mean, if we can look at another painting, let's see. For example, I think here it's obvious too. Oh, well, it doesn't work. Okay, I have to use the mouse. Oh, no, I can just double click. Okay, now. Yeah, it's the same thing here. You have a bright background, a grayish midground, and a dark foreground. So that was, I think, the last stream. Oh no, I did some streams more, but it was some stream a while back that I did. Do I want to save that? No. I have to be a bit cautious here. Maybe save that one more time. What do I have? Let's see, for example, like this one here. It's like cityscape, and basically same thing applies. As you can see, they are all, even though they're different subjects, I mean, even something like this here, like the first scene that I did, it's a bit more mid-tone-ish heavy here, because it's really like if you have a camera, all those trees would be like pretty much in front of you, so there's not a lot of yeah, how do I put it, not a lot of atmospheric perspective going on, not a lot of mountains in the background, so but you still can kind of see it. I mean, this is the foreground here, you have the midground and the background. I would advise you, if you want to get into like landscape painting, I would really advise you to check the paintings of your favorite painter, put them into Photoshop or Affinity or whatever graphic program you're using, and using this gray mask, because you will see that basically 99% of the images follow this rule. There are some exceptions, especially when you deal with like nighttime stuff. You already looked at one nighttime painting from me that was following this order, but you can get around with that. Also, like Arctic pictures are prone to not really follow this sometimes, but you should do that if you have mastered the usual the usual approach, I think. I hope that helped a bit. Yeah, another good idea is to not worry about the colors at all and just do grayscale. It really helps. I mean, a lot of the paintings that I did are just grayscale paintings, and they really improved my ability to pick the right colors. And also, this color swatch here is magical. I'm gonna mention it real quick. It's the Fengzu color palette, like ordered in a bit of order that makes sense for me. But if you have those colors sorted out and know what they do, it helps a lot with your painting. And also, I don't know if you noticed that, but they have like a value range implied. Like this is the most bright color. I mean, there are some exceptions, but basically it goes from bright to dark. And you can basically substitute that for using like a dark gray. Yeah, you just use a saturated brown or whatever this is. So having a good palette like this basically helps a lot. Oh no, so much old shit. Okay, I should definitely switch that off. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Thomas de Maizière. Already I'm starting to feeling old. I'm 36, so yeah. I don't know what to say about this. I'm not the target demographic of Twitch. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I don't know. It gets worse every year. Hairs are falling out. I'm going bald. Maybe even somewhere in the next month I will just cut my hair and call it a day. Yeah, you basically can't do anything about it. I mean, almost everybody has to deal with that at some point. I mean, at least if you're male, which I kind of implied here. That's a cheap PS5. PS4, sorry. Yeah, still cheap. But I don't think... it depends. I mean, if you're still having like really full hair, I think I would rather just buy the PS4 on my own, but I don't know. I need to imply the perspective a bit more. Actually, I used a third-party program which is called, I don't know, Perspective Grid Maker, and you can get that for like, I think, $2 or something at this one game itch.io, I think, yeah. And what I basically do, I just enter, I mean, I don't do it now, but you enter the values, and then you can, let's quickly get the mouse. You can add a point, and drop that on this side, drop the other point on this side, and you can basically fine-tune this and enter the values so that they're exactly on the y-plane. And what I usually do is 3-point perspective, so I have this one, but usually this is like way up there. I have like really extreme values, you can't really see that. Here you can improve the number of lines. So this is the maximum, more are not possible. But usually, I mean, I'm at a very small canvas here. And you can fine-tune that to whatever your liking is for every point. Yeah, basically, and then you can export that, and You can even create separate layers if you need that, but it makes a PNG. And just wait a moment, I can show you that if I just create another painting. I can just drop the thing here, and basically I have my grid setup. And for nearly every painting I do, I use a perspective grid. The only thing where I don't use one, or just imply, oh, that was weird, just imply a perspective, is when I draw like surrealism or not landscapey kind of things. Then I don't really need it, but it still helps to have that. Okay, let's see. Gotta get this one finished. Maybe add a bit of, not too much. Still I don't like it. Maybe if I go brighter. Yeah, it's okay. And maybe brighten up the... No, not brighten up. Darken down the sky a bit. Too much. No, basically leave it as it is. But let's maybe add like a really dark foreground element. I'm not sure this will work, but let's try. Why not? I mean, like almost. Problem is that I don't really have a nice place to put that. Now it's compositionally not ideal because it's so much in the center of the image. But let's see. What do we have here? Could have sworn I sorted this. Then I haven't. Okay, let's look here. No, wait a moment. Wasn't it like here? This is the problem with Affinity. Affinity is cool and all, but the brush management is really a nightmare. Yeah, it's really a nightmare or something like that. Actually want to have him face the other side, so I have to switch that around. Not too happy. The problem I have here is that the values and the values are too similar here in this region to this really dark foregroundish element. So what I have to do if I want to have that is brighten that up a bit. Maybe now but still the other problem is that it's pretty much dead center. Oh man, those lines. At the right side, yeah, maybe. Then you could have him standing there. Okay, let's see. Let's try that. Just type that for a moment. Let's say like that. But then we also need to have this mountainy thing be reflected in here. Let's check real quick with the perspective grid. Actually, that's also a thing that bothers me a bit with Affinity, because some brushes work in really weird ways. Like I just want to color pick this color, I can't. Let's see. Okay, something is weird here. Oh, I noticed. It's because I was painting on the wrong layer. This happens when I use layers, I can't wrap my head around them. You never worked with layers? Or with Affinity? Yeah. Yeah, that's basically the other extreme. You meet two kinds of artists. Either they are having like 1,000 layers and they are all named like unnamed 1, 2, 3, or you have people who just use one, basically, or a few in my case usually. Yeah, that's basically just the different artist types. Yeah, for that I would highly recommend doing this kind of one layer challenge where you just use one. I wouldn't necessarily say that's the best work for everyone, far from it, yeah. But it teaches you some habits that can work really well in improving your painter level. Yeah, I kind of like it. It was a good idea. And wasn't that hard to implement. Basically just copy the sky and flip things around a bit. Okay, let's see. Does that fix our issue with the guy? That's the most important question. I think it doesn't. But it still looks cool. So this is the could just try to yeah. Basically, what you get when you stay on one layer is actually it doesn't look half bad. Sorry, I was a bit lost there. We have some kind of mini waterfall here. It looks a bit like it, doesn't it? I'm not sure if it will work, but let's try. I think it looks kind of cool. but something is off with the perspective here. I certainly can't do that. So maybe something like this? Still not really sure. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it sells the story a bit more from this like Asian fantasy-ish type of landscape, so having a waterfall here really fits with the mood. And also it solves the compositional issue here. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks, that was your tip. So I really like that, to basically develop an idea together with chat and something. It's a cool thing about doing art on Twitch. Too much. No. Sometimes you tend to overdo things, but it should be kept fairly simple. Okay, obviously I could now refine this further, but I already told you I'm not the kind of person who really goes crazy on the detailing, because while it is fun and I can kind of chill, it also becomes a bit boring for me at some point. So maybe I can refine that a bit further in some of the next streams. But I have to see. Usually I tell that I will refine things further and I just start painting a new image, but let's see. Okay, so basically I think, save for once. Basically I think now work on it the next week. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I will stream on Sunday, I'm pretty sure. Saturday, I'm pretty sure I won't have the time. But yeah, maybe next week. Yeah. Still a bit unsure about that. Can't promise anything, but we will see. So basically, thanks for sticking around. I hope you had a good time. Yeah. Usually at 6 p.m. It's also in the like timetable on Twitch. I just started adding those time frames, so I have to see how that works out. But at least this was my first stream where I did this with the timetable, and I made it on time more or less. So I hope it worked, but I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that was a bit running around in circles. Anyway, to all of my viewers, thank you for the time, and I hope I will see you guys next time. So take care. Bye.